GPL requested over here on Investors Hangout. Taking a look at that right now. Currently traded at $1.24. Bouncing off that support line, a support line that has actually played a very pivotal role in this one quite a bit. Huge gaps right here. You guys can see back here. I know that I say over $1, they're not too big of a deal, but remember when you have a gap back here, and it filled quite a bit. I mean, it really did over here. Traded sideways for quite a while, but that $1.20 area really played a pivotal point in this one. So much, especially back in here in 2016 midsummer, looking to about September to November, that $1.20 roll between that $1.40. Look at this. If I put this line up here at the $1.40, look at that channel coming down that $1.20, back up a little bit out of it, back into it. This is what you would call an ATM, that automated cash machine that's just going to keep spitting cash out at you if you play it right. That's exactly what people talk about in here with the channels. Okay, so obviously coming back down that $1.20 area, bouncing up off that. You guys broke through it over here on heavy volume on December 16th, heavy volume, 27 million shares, huge day here. Catapulted this one up, and it just kept going all the way up to the $2.20 mark. Really started putting out a little bit around that area. At 220, started pushing it back down. Big falls through all the moving averages, and just been beat it down since. RSI hitting as low as 16. Honestly, I have not seen RSI that low in a very long time. A lot of selling here into this one. Hopefully that's starting to turn around. You guys rode that lower Bollinger Band all the way along the bottom. Stabilizing again at that $1.20. Me personally, let's watch for this volume, this buying pressure to return, that's selling to slow, and hopefully turn this thing around and rally back up again off that $1.20, at least $1.40. You guys break that $1.40 and go much higher. So I would be watching for this one to rally up here inside this channel from $1.24 to about that $1.40. That's going to be the pivotal point. If you make it through that 30-day at $1.53, you guys could rally up even higher. But remember, when these levels I'm talking about right now will change as we move forward. They are a moving average. A lot of people say, well, the resistance you said is at $1.55, but we're at $1.60 right now. Well, that $1.60 is your moving average at that point. So remember to follow that. Definitely encourage you at $1.24. And whenever Joe's ready.
All right, so these guys have a lot of different press releases. I'll start with the April 5th one. It was Great Panther Silver announces management changes. That was on the April 5th. So is that what you're seeing, like the initial drop right there?
It
was where the CEO was stepping down. So on April 5th, let's see, Great Panther Silver Ltd announces that Robert Archer, president and CEO, has advised that he will be stepping down during 2017 and will work with the board of directors to find his successor, according to the board. Accordingly, the board has retained a globally recognized recruitment firm to conduct and execute search for a new president and CEO who will maximize the company's growth opportunities over the next 5 to 7 years. Mr. Archer will remain in its current executive role until a suitable successor has been appointed, and thereafter as an ongoing member of the board. So that's that right there. That was on the April 5th. And then they had their, on April 11th, Great Panther Silver reports first quarter 2017 production results. And that right there, right off the start, the production results were down, but it was, due to one of the plants being, closed. So they had a processing plant was suspended for the first quarter to facilitate planned plant upgrades and a transition to new tailings, handling, and storage facilities. So because of that, this primarily accounted for a 28% decrease in metal production to 727,372 silver equivalent ounces. And then silver production decreased 32%, and then gold production decreased 8%, and ore process decreased 7% because of that shutdown, so they could do that. So the planned suspension of mining operations at Topia was in effect throughout the entire first quarter and had an obvious impact on our overall metal production, stated Robert Archer, president and CEO. However, we continued mining at Topia throughout this period, and with the commissioning of the upgraded plant and the new tailings handling facility now underway, we have commenced the processing of ore stockpiled during the shutdown. This will continue through the balance of the year such that we anticipate meeting our annual guidance. So that's that. So let's see. Then they're mining at they have a bunch of different mines, obviously. So Quanajatano mine complex. So in Q1 2017, metal production at the GMC increased 4% compared to the previous quarter, but decreased by 4% to 727,372 AG ounces when compared to the same quarter in the previous year. Ore processed in the first quarter of 2017 increased by 12% compared to the first quarter of 2016, partly offsetting the lower head grades and gold recovery. All right, so the Topia mine, it's basically that's with the suspension. They, were updating the mine. Let's see, so the outlook. All right, so it states that the company is also maintaining its previously issued cash cost and all-in sustaining cost guidance for 2017 of US $5 or $6 per payable silver ounce and US 14 through 16 per payable 16 ounce respectively. I mean, this is basically a lot right there. They have their, if I go up to their April 28th, Great Panther Silver to announce first quarter financial results on May 3rd. First quarter and silver. All right, so they're going to have I guess Panther Silver to announce first quarter financial results. I thought that was right here on the 11th. Oh, that's production. Okay, so what I was reading right there is the production results. And now if we go up to the April 26th, on May 3rd, they're going to announce the first quarter financial results across the board. So that will be that. So, and let's see when. They're going to have a conference call too on that day. It's going to be May. Let's see. May 3rd, after market close. A conference call and webcast will be held on Thursday, May 4th, 2017 at 11 a.m. Eastern Time to discuss the results. So Mr. Robert Archer, President and CEO, and Mr. Jim Zadra, Chief Financial Officer and Corporate Secretary, will host the call. So if you go over to the April 26th press release, you'll see the links to it all under the notes. And that is that. So if you have an opinion or looking to do more due diligence on GPL, just go right over to that board on Investors Hangout. From there, you'll see the company profile, the time and sales, the recent news, the filings, the financials, the buy rating. And as always, if you have an opinion, feel free to share it with the tens of thousands of like-minded investors that we have using the site daily.
And there you go, right here, again, with GPL, all that information that Joe's talking about at your fingertips, completely free, not only for this stock, but all the other stocks that you watch yourself. So right now, $1.24. I said watch for this to bounce up to the $1.40. A break at $1.53 could send us much higher, in my opinion. Resistance at $1.30, $1.40, $1.46, and $1.53. Support down there at that $1.20 must hold. You guys break way of that, could go down much lower. Looking at $1.15 to definitely follow up underneath that as well. But $1.20, I really want to see this one hold at that, guys. Going back in here, that is an area that's really held quite a bit. So GPL, if you follow the stock, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that like button. We'd appreciate it. And share this video with all other investors. The more you share it, the more it's requested, the more we will cover it. And we would like to have you join us for our next live show, investorshangout.com/live.